Welcome to today's edition of Caddy's Corner. Hope you can hear me. At the corner of Crazy and Crazy Pants. We got the buses for the school, so the traffic goes down to one lane. So it's a little wild, but making my way over to Montero's. Got a couple errands to run in the neighborhood before I get there. Wasn't sure what I was going to talk about or if I was even going to do one today, because I was like, ugh, I'm tired. Had a Commonwealth last night. It was a good night, but you know, it's a 4 a.m. close. I didn't sleep very well, so I went out and did some grocery shopping. Came back to the house and then did my meditation, which I had a feeling today would put me into a nap, and then I just got up and had a little bit of coffee, and now I'm off walking to work. But as I came out the door, a delivery guy was trying to get to one of the other apartments, and they weren't answering the bell, so I was letting him in, but it was his bags. It was an Amazon delivery. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of things. Turned out I was pushing the wrong bell. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, I gotta be out of here. That's when I determined I'm not really awake. And I'm a little cranky. I'm like, eh. And then I hit the corner. And there walking toward me was this older, artistic gentleman with a full-size poodle. Black, Jete was her name. And she had like a poodle cut with the long, fluffy hair in the top, and then sort of puffy on the body, and then, you know, trimmed down on the back end, walking off leash, which is very rare in this town and kind of illegal, but who cares? Because she perfectly loves the city and knows exactly how to do it, and was just like, hello. And she leaned on me and wagged her tail, and I got all kinds of love from Jete. Then there was Sadie, Black Lab, who was freaking out. Apparently a rescue from an Ohio farm who a friend of his has brought into the city, and she was definitely an adult dog. I didn't get the years, but probably somewhere between 5 and 7. And she was like, this place is crazy. So she doesn't know how to walk on a leash. She's pulling all over the place. She doesn't like other dogs. So one beagle snuck up behind her and she went nuts over him. And so he was telling me the story of the adoption and all that. And he was like, I've had her for 16 days. He's like, it's just too much. He goes, she's totally ruined the zen of our walks for me and Jete. Because, you know, he's got to like keep an eye. In fact, when I left him, he was turning to get on the side street, so he wouldn't be on the main thoroughfare with other dogs, etc. Excuse me. It just... yeah, it was such a yin and yang. It really was interesting to see. So in dog form, someone struggling to survive the city, being overwhelmed by the noise and the things and the people and the dogs and the stuff, not quite knowing, just pulling and jerking and distracted and manic and crazy. And then there was Jete, who was just like, fluffy and do-do-do-do. It's my world, it's my city, and I dig it, and I love it. And I'm both of those dogs. I, Catherine Hope Feast, am on any given day both of those dogs. Interesting to see myself reflected in dog form. But we got some sunshine today. We got that, we do have the daylight savings coming up. And the school buses are turning. So this sunshine's only gonna get more and more. And boy, buddy, I saw the coolest thing today too. Phil was looking out the window, and I was like, he was like really intense. So I went over his head and I was like petting him to say goodbye before I went to work. And I was like, what you looking at? And there was a cat on the fence in between the backyards. And he was going after a squirrel, properly trying to catch the squirrel. He was a little teasing him, like jumped up this thing and then jumped over to a branch. And Phil was like, oh. So now at least I think I figured out why Phil busted out the window. He's done that before in our houses to get to cats. So I don't think he quite realized we got a third floor drop. But I don't know who that little smoky gray guy was, but he didn't get the squirrel. But it was very funny to watch him go after it. I don't know that I've ever seen a cat properly go that hard after a squirrel. I don't think he was an alley cat because he was big and fluffy. I think he probably just is indoor-outdoor somewhere in one of the backyards. Anyway, that's all I got today. That's all I got today. I'm just trying to get through this one. Is my Friday. I have off tomorrow. Only plans I have right now are to go to the gym. friend of mine is playing in a band tomorrow night, so I might go out and see that, but it depends on my energy. Because I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday that I got to get through, and then in another week I'll be off to Disney with the family for spring break. I get to go on the new Star Wars ride. I'm so excited. Anyway, and Miss Stephanie and Chris Connolly are going to be down there, so hopefully I'll get to see them in the park one day or outside the park, whatever. So that's that. No lessons to expound today. Just an interesting story about some animals in New York City. It's as crazy for them as it is for us sometimes. Anyway, thanks for joining me, Caddyland. Have a blessed day, and we'll do it again when we do it. Tell you what, I'm going to start leaving for work early so I get down that pier park and do my Tai Chi right there. I like that. Anyway, have a blessed day. Bye.